The strange thing about IBM is that they were winning while they were losing. The PC market was exploding. IBM computers were everywhere. Inside the company, this looked like dominance. But hidden underneath that growth, something else was spreading first. Microsoft, Intel, an ecosystem IBM no longer controlled. And the dangerous part is, IBM didn't notice the shift until the industry already belonged to someone else. For decades, IBM operated like a fortress. Everything important stayed inside the company. Hardware, software, infrastructure. Control was the business model. And for years, that model worked perfectly. Because in the old world, the company controlling the system controlled the market. But personal computers changed something fundamental. Technology stopped moving slowly. Small companies started moving faster than giant corporations could react. And IBM realized something uncomfortable. Their biggest strength structure was becoming a weakness. So IBM made a compromise. A very intelligent one. Instead of building every part of the PC internally, they focused on speed. Intel would make the processor. Microsoft would provide the operating system. And the architecture would stay relatively open. At first, this looked brilliant. The IBM PC spread across the industry almost instantly. Businesses trusted the IBM name. Competitors rushed to copy the standard. And that's where the illusion began. Because IBM thought the market was growing around them. But in reality, the market was reorganizing itself underneath them. This is the strange thing about technology markets. The visible product often stops being the most important part. And slowly, the computer itself became less valuable than the layers underneath it. The operating system, the processor architecture, compatibility. Customers no longer cared who built the machine, as long as it ran the same software. And every time another IBM-compatible computer appeared, Microsoft became stronger. Intel became more essential. Even when IBM sold the computer themselves, that's the part they noticed too late. IBM had accelerated an ecosystem that no longer depended on IBM. Soon, the market filled with cheaper IBM-compatible machines. Hardware became interchangeable. Margins collapsed. And while IBM was still protecting the brand, the real control of the industry had already moved somewhere else. Microsoft became the platform. Intel became the foundation. And IBM, the company that helped create the modern PC market, was slowly becoming less important inside it. Not because they failed technically, not because they moved too slowly, but because they misunderstood where power was actually moving.